Aloha and welcome, video viewers. This is F.A.B. Panther, and we're continuing to play a vampire story. Now, we didn't really get a whole lot done in the first episode, but I'm still kind of wandering around figuring out stuff. And she probably could not possibly walk any slower to get to where we need to go. I can't figure out how to use the item system, so I'm kind of hoping that it's context sensitive, which basically translates out to when I need it, since I've already run into it, it will be able to utilize it or pull it out of like hammer space or something like that. We're gonna find out, because I have a funny feeling that's what I'll need to do for one of these gargoyles.
I can't move it. If the key's inside, I'm not going to be able to pry it out with my hands.
This looks like the perfect time to inflict a little blunt force trauma.
It's the shoreline of Lake Va. I have to find a way to escape this damnable castle so that I can get over there and back to Paris.
Why don't you fly over there again? I know it's kind of far, but I think we could make it.
For some reason, I can't fly over moving water. It must be part of the magic curse Shroudy placed on me.
Curse, huh? Does the name of this so-called curse rhyme with Vampyre?
Turret.
That's the bottom of the tower with what appears to be some sort of birdhouse at the top.
That's where Edgar lives. He's the only guy in the whole castle who knows how to party.
Oh, goody.
Those torches brighten my day.
And this bridge.
Okay, well, I cannot figure out how to use the items. Oh! Okay. Space button. Or, yeah, space bar. Allows me to jump. Oh, that's gonna speed up so much.
It's my body lotion, oil of old age. The ingredients say made from 95% baby seal oil, clubbed early for maximum freshness.
Yikes! That sounds a little harsh. What's the other 5% made out of?
Ground up kittens.
Oh.
Jesus!
No, just joking. I use all natural body lotion made from certified organic almond and sunflower oil, vegetable glycerin, certified organic infusions of nourishing and healing herbs, plus custom blended aromatherapy grade dried fruit oils.
Okay, that's a lot better than... That was a
I
good
better
joke.
take this. I might need it at some point.
No.
It's a crystal spray bottle filled with my favorite perfume, Emaciation by Calc Levine.
Cal Klein.
I'd better grab this. They are bags of Fodrick snack food, a combination of dried fruits and oily nuts.
Everything a growing bat needs. Sunflower seeds, almonds and peanuts, dried apricots and bananas, and a few leftover free-range grubs from the always important insect group.
Yummy.
After we escape, we won't have time to stop and eat, so we better bring these along.
Here.
I don't know what it is about this mirror, but I simply don't look like myself.
You're pulling my wing, right?
What do you mean?
Sweetheart, it looks like Shroudy taped the picture over your mirror, Probably because he didn't want you to see, or actually not see, your reflection. Apparently, he had some 6-year-old kid draw the picture.
Wait a minute. What does it say down in the corner? With love from Shroudy.
Scratch the 6-year-old kid idea. I guess I'll have to add art to my list of things that Shroudy sucks at. Maybe I'll put it just below escaping vampire hunters.
No joke. No fucking joke. Looks like one of them I can take.
It's a lovely collection of vases.
Oh,
Mona, those aren't vases.
What do you mean?
You see the names on them? Edgar von Trapperkeeper, Ferris von Bueller, Klaus von Kiefer. Vases generally don't have proper names or titles. Those are all of the Baroness's dead husbands.
And all this time, I thought they were just designer potpourri containers. She sure had a lot of unlucky husbands.
Yeah, unlucky that they met her.
no joke. Let's take one.
I might need that, but I can't carry it around with me. I'll keep it in mind. It's my bed.
Really? Because I thought your bed was down in the basement. You know, that pine box with dirt in the bottom that smells a bit like a corpse?
Well, I like sleeping down there better because this room gets way, way too bright. It's a vase full of dead roses. Shroudy used to bring me flowers every week, but they were always pretty much the same.
Roses?
Dead.
Animal noise toy?
It looks like one of those toys that you spin and then it makes the various animal noises.
Yoink.
This animal noise toy just might come in handy.
Wow.
It's Shroudy's old toy box. There are some odd toys in there.
Since Santa only supplies the castle with heaps of coal, the Baroness had to contract some toy outfit run by this creep who wears a red suit and calls himself Sandy Claus.
Wow.
It's a hand-drawn picture. I think it's supposed to be Shroudy's mother.
Picasso, he ain't. That's for sure.
Well, this game does a lot of talking on its own, so that's kind of cool. Voice talent was actually really well.
It's a snow-covered planter box.
Let's see if I can do anything with it.
Look at that! Beneath the snow are some flower bulbs. Even with the snow gone, I doubt they'll grow. That dirt looks like it hasn't been refreshed in years.
You guys really need to grow up.
Oh, have a heart. They're just enjoying their childhood.
Yeah? Well, enjoy it while it lasts, little bulbs. The Reaper spares neither women nor newly budding children.
Okay. Space for the win. Oops, wrong one. Wrong room.
No way! Too heavy. And get all dirty? No, thank you. I want to look good for the trip home. That poker is a little too hot to pick up.
Well then, what about the brazier filled with white-hot coals?
Gee, I don't know, Fudrick. Why don't you try and pick it up and let me know how it goes?
Chair of supreme discomfort.
It appears to be some sort of hideous torture device. I wonder where the Baroness would find such a thing.
Maybe she went shopping at that trendy new Swedish torture furniture superstore. I've heard they have a wide selection of inexpensive torture gear, and when you walk through the store, they have a bunch of different dungeon rooms set up so you can actually see how your torture device would look once you take it home.
That's actually very interesting.
Hello?
Hey, hello there yourself, Dollface. How you doing today?
You guys use the pipes, right? We might need some plumbing help.
Yeah, we know this castle's plumbing like the back of our claws.
Do you guys know how to turn off the fountain over there?
We might be able to do that for you. For a price.
Always a price with these guys. Ever heard of altruism?
Yeah, my grandmother had that. Her shaking got so bad we eventually had to hand feed her. This was just before that pie-whacker son of a... got her. So, what about it?
Oh, never mind. What do you want this time?
Well, nothing in particular. Just trade us something of value and we'll fix your pipes. No problem. I'll get Remy the Ratfink to do it for you if we can drag him away from that stupid cookbook he found.
Fine. We'll think of something.
Yeah, you do that. Anything else?
No, that is enough.
Hey, I can never get enough of talking to you, honey pie.
Bob over there mentioned something about a magic book the Baroness was interested in. Are you familiar with that?
How could we not be? It's all the Baroness ever screamed about while she was torturing the poor bastard she brought down here.
You mind telling me about it?
Well, that depends. That's where my memory enters what you call a gray area.
How gray?
Navy blue. But it might get a little more beige if you do us a solid.
Navy isn't a shade of gray. Neither is beige.
Navy, Army, Air Force, Marines. What's the difference? What color? You want to do business or what?
I'll listen. What do you propose?
We need you to hit somebody for us, and it needs to be a real message job. Hi, Wacket, the Baroness's cat lives near the kitchen. You take her out, and maybe we can do some business.
You want me to kill a defenseless little kitty?
Defenseless, She's 20 pounds of pure feline killing machine. She's too much for any of my capos.
Jesus.
We even brought in a specialist from Sicily. After Pie-Wacket was finished with him, all that was left was a single foot.
I guess this pie-wacket likes Italian.
You take care of this little problem for us and bring a collar as proof the deed was done. We'll tell you what you need to know to get to the Book of Shrouds. I will tell you this much. To find the Book of Shrouds, you're going to have to gain access to the Baroness's secret laboratory, which is only accessible through the library. Now that's all I'm gonna tell you until you bring me the cat's collar.
All right. Fine. Kill a defenseless little kitten and bring back the collar as proof.
Yeah, that's it. You have any more questions for me, sweet cheeks?
No, I have heard quite enough. Au revoir.
Au revoir. Okay.
I'd rather keep my distance from them, if you don't mind. Not in your life.
What? They're just rats. Filthy, disgusting, disease-ridden rats who cheat at cards.
Yeah, that's probably why. So let's try to find out how to do this job. Right. See if the other side has anything. Nope, looks like it's the same.
Yes, I have it.
Oh, right, yeah.
bear. It's a fire. It's what happens when you apply a significant amount of heat to combustible materials.
Well, that's rather high on your knowledge list.
It's a rather nasty-looking gargoyle.
Is it me, or is he actually wearing a wig?
Yeah, let's try to talk to him.
Hello up there! Huh. Why won't he talk to us?
Because we're beneath him.
So he looks down on us?
He's stuck up.
He's up on his high horse.
Okay, okay, don't run the joke into the ground.
Well, that was interesting.
The levers appear to be jammed. Something is blocking their movement. It's a mythical horse whose horns are said to grant 3 wishes to whomever touches them.
Actually, that's a male deer. And they don't grant wishes. That's a 9th level spell. You're thinking of a unicorn whose horn is said to neutralize poison, along with many other powers that depend on who's running the game. Even if Draxylvanian unicorns could grant wishes, the material components of such a spell...
Wait, stop. I have something very important to say. Mona is bored.
That was actually good.
It's the head of a most unfortunate little piggy.
It's actually a boar, like its former owner. And really, how many pigs have not met an unfortunate end? It's not like pig milk is in high demand.
True.
When I look at you, I feel as though I'm losing control and I have no soul.
Kind of what it's happening.
It's a tragic version of the traditional comedy tragedy masks, only with a slight vampiric twist. Hello, Mask. You look a bit like a clown. What's wrong, Fodrick? You're shivering.
Sorry, man. Clowns just really freak me out.
Beaver.
It's a particularly large squirrel with fangs.
That's a beaver, bug brain.
Lame. Giant vampire squirrels would have been way cooler.
Well, you can say this about this game. It's got character.
It looks like someone's family crest.
Let's see what we can do about it. Pick it up.
No way! Too heavy. He looks too heavy to carry around.
Excuse me, by any chance, do you know how to ride a horse and throw a pumpkin?
I can walk over there just fine.
Okay, well, we gotta find the kitchen. Where the fucking kitchen is. Healthy elbow.
It's some sort of ghoulish decoration. I wonder where the Baroness found such a thing.
This episode's gonna run a little long, guys. Sorry about that. I forgot to start my stopwatch, but...
It's a couple of nasty-looking statues. I'm sure they must have scared the crap out of Shroudy when he was a little kid.
Yes, I almost feel sorry for him. But then I remember that he kidnapped and imprisoned me.
I understand how that might weaken your sympathies a bit.
Just a tad. Right click? Oh! That's how I do things! Right click! Awesome! Let's actually do stuff. Fucking right click. That's how you do shit. Oh man. Well, first things first, I want to try... Earn... on
That doesn't need ashes.
Okay. Oh! Ow! But first, let's talk with the gargoyles. And by talk, I mean brutally murder with a mace.
I bet I could provoke the gargoyle that has the key by smashing them all with that mace.
Hey, that's not half bad. And it will be extremely fun. Let's do it.
See how this works. Apparently, her bat form allows her to teleport. Lake monster got it. And gave it back. And grabbed it again?
Yeesh. Looks like our favorite lake monster has a serious case of acid reflux disease.
Whatever that is, it sounds painful.
Yeah.
Inky needs to stop eating so much Italian.
Oh, like lasagna or pizza?
No, Italians. Like the boat full of Venetian tourists that he sank yesterday.
Well, that's gone now. Let's see if this one will talk to us.
Please, I feel as though we've started off on the wrong foot. Or in your case, perhaps the wrong claw. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Mona de Lafitte.
Charmed, I'm sure. I don't usually associate with common folk such as yourself. As you appear to be a lady, I would consider kissing your hand, but based on the smell of you, I must conclude that you are clearly a member of the unwashed masses.
Oh,
Asshole.
you certainly are an unpleasant creature.
You would be unpleasant too if you endured what I have.
Like what? Tell me your story.
Oh, very well. Many years ago, the Baroness von Kiefer created me in her workshop. Apparently, the Baron's death left the castle a bit on the lonely side. After my creation, I was allowed to reside in the library. The Baroness and I would spend hours talking, and in my free time I was given full access to the Von Kiefer library. During the day I would spend hours upon hours educating myself and feasting upon literary delicacies such as Shakespeare, Chaucer, and Milton. A most enjoyable experience, I assure you.
Why are you so angry?
Do you really want to hear my story?
If you tell me yours, I'll tell you mine.
Oh, very well. Many years ago, the Baroness von Kiefer created me in her workshop.
Oh my god, it's a copy of the same one. There's
Baron's
two ways
death
of
left the
getting it.
castle a bit on the lonely side. After my creation,
Oh, yeah.
I was allowed to reside in the library.
Of course I would.
The Baroness
Yeah,
and
exactly.
I would spend
The
hours
chick's just
talking,
watching
and
her
in my
nails. She
free
doesn't
time,
care.
I was given full access to the Von Kiefer library. During the day, I would spend hours upon hours educating
That's
myself and
just as
feasting upon
enthralled by
literary
this. And by
delicacies
that
such as
I mean
Shakespeare,
not
Chaucer,
at all.
and Milton. A most enjoyable experience, I assure you.
I'm curious. How did you end up on this bridge?
The Baroness decided she wanted to have a child.
A child? Who was the father? You?
No. I assure you, no child of mine would turn out like Shroudy. And if it did, I would have thrown him into the lake.
That would seriously impact your chances of getting one of those world's greatest dad coffee mugs.
No, truth be told, I don't know who Shroudy's father is. All I know is that the Baroness disappeared into her workshop. There were some strange sounds, then the crying of a child. I can't imagine what went on down there. Your guess is as good as mine on the origin of that hellion.
The Baroness of this castle?
Yes. Before Shroudy ruled here, the Baroness Lilith von Kiefer was in charge.
So then you and she...
Oh, don't be absurd.
Yes, I have it. You don't seem to like Shroudy.
Oh, God, no. Not at all. After he was born, my days of living quietly in the library were over. He thought I was his play toy and pestered me constantly. Finally, one day after he attempted to dress me up in one of the Baroness's nightgowns, I yelled at him and told him to never touch me again. He ran off crying to the Baroness, and that's all it took. I've been on this bridge ever since.
If you hated Shroudy so much, why didn't you leave after the Baroness disappeared?
You of all people should know. Like you, I'm magically bound to this castle. I can't just simply fly away. As punishment for yelling at her son, I'm doomed to be stuck out in the cold, forever holding this key in my mouth.
If you hate Shroudy so much, why not just give us the key?
Let me take your suggestion under advisement. I think not.
You are such a jerk.
Well then, I guess that's why I'm not going to give you the key, because I'm just a jerk. Now run along, you two, back to your tower. Get comfortable, because without this key, there's no way you're getting through that door. Oh, did I mention the door and the key were enchanted? So, as you can see, there's no way you're getting through that door, and no way I'm giving you this key.
Name your price for the key. Any price.
I might have something. Get rid of the Raven Edgar for me, and then we can talk about giving you the key.
No way. Edgar's cool. Why don't you like him?
He is a bird. He sits above me. I am a statue. You figure it out. Let's just say he has bad aim.
Or good aim, from my point of view.
It's disgusting. Just like you. Get rid of him and I may think about giving you the key. Till then, leave me alone so I may think my thoughts.
Oh, so that's what you snooty types call picking your nose and scratching your backside. I always wondered.
Enough! Rufus, where is this Edgar Raven you speak of?
Haven't you been listening? He sits above me in a raven roost at the top of the tower. Now please return to the great unwashed masses from whence you came.
Do you actually like sitting on this bridge and being Shroudy's servant?
No, because he's always taking me for granite. Oh, my. Yes.
Ow. That one hurt. That was horrible.
Oh, my. Yes.
That joke is old enough to collect a pension.
What is your name? Kid Kooky, master of all comedy? I'll have you know that I have read 32 books on comedy and have been told I can be fresh, funny, and cutting edge.
I see. So you just choose not to be.
Exactly. And to answer your query, seriously this time?
Yes, stay serious, please.
It's not a matter of liking what I do. It is a matter of duty. We enchanted gargoyles take pride in doing our duties and doing them well.
Unlike your joke-telling.
You are extremely lucky I am bound to this bridge, or you would be severely punished.
Your jokes are punishment enough.
May I please have the key to the rest of the castle?
Not going to happen, I'm afraid. I take my job very seriously, unlike you.
I don't have a job. What job are you talking about?
Looking pretty, smelling nice, not speaking till spoken to. I wouldn't expect a raise if I were you.
Hey, anyone ever teach you it isn't polite to speak ill of the dead, you rotten summer?
Ixnay on the Ottenley. We still need to get the key, remember? Is there anything we could do to help persuade you to give us a door key?
Oh. That means more choices.
I think it is night time we go.
Funny, I had that exact thought.
Okay.
Let's go see what's up.
I almost forgot she could tell. Or fly. Whoa! That is a big raven. Well, folks.
Edgar's up. And he's sober.
Sober? Are you sure? Not from where I'm standing.
Okay, well, let's go ahead and save this. Well, as always, folks, have fun, be safe, and aloha. Until next time.